Hey, my name's Craig Handy from Shopify. I lead one of our global rev tech and operations teams. But one of the tricky things was, how do we bring that team together? How do we bring them together in a way that they're going to be supportive of one another? They're going to, drive the initiatives, have the impact that we wanted to have. And so we looked around and we decided to go with Unicorn Labs and Fahed Alatam in particular. Specifically, one of the things that we really wanted to see was, how can we understand each other? How can we work in a way together that was going to be really effective in bringing the team together as one, as opposed to individuals doing well separately. We wanted a team. We wanted a team orientation. And so Fahed and Unicorn Labs came in and they ran a few sessions with us. And one of the big things that stood out to me was the initial attention that Fahed took to understanding and learning, even just as small as the name, but also learning more about the individuals and creating a rapport and a relationship with them to begin with. That went a long way with the team, where they felt like here was someone that was not talking at them, but someone that was working with them to bring out their strengths and help them work better together. The Unicorn Labs came with not only kind of fun stories and fun engagements that people can relate to, but it also came with a ton of studies, information both studied independently and actual studies that Unicorn Labs did themselves. And for the data-focused people on the team, this was really good for them because they could see evidence and research. And for those that were very interested in the story, there was something that was keeping them engaged and constantly driving them forward. One of the other things too that also really stood out for us was when we were finished this training, Fahed provided a ton of different resources for the team that Unicorn Lab has put together over time. And I think the important thing is that, especially in a virtual world, in some cases, you have training that is both, maybe it's a couple hours, maybe it's broken up, maybe it's, a full program over many weeks. But the challenge is like, okay, once it's over, how do you keep that in mind? How do you not forget that? And so the resources that were sent after were giving the ability for the team to go back and review and touch base on it. And Fahed also left with many questions too that we were able to go and research on our own and engage with on our own. Ultimately, one of the things that was important to me was that after this training, we'd be able to apply what we've learned, but more importantly, the team would be more cohesive. The team would have a better operating method within themselves. Something that Fahed and Unicorn Labs talks about is a sense of psychological safety, which is something that I think many of us think about, but we didn't really put a word to it. So hugely impressed and very very satisfied with everything that we've got from Fahed and Unicorn Labs, and something that probably any new team that I had, I would absolutely be going back to doing this, because it's something that sets the foundation for a successful, high-performing team into the future. So great experience.
Unicorn Labs was a really important, exciting solution that has really supported us in hitting our goals. And continued on our track of fast growth. Unicorn Labs has helped us in a number of ways. Some of our leaders were really migrating from individual contributors to people leaders, and had a lot of skills to gain and grow when it came to nurturing and growing the leaders of tomorrow at our company. We did need more bottom-up ownership, more bottom-up self-directedness and galvanization of our culture, and Unicorn Labs really helped give us the tools, frameworks, and coaching so that we could be successful in really driving a high-performance culture from the top down, but also from the bottom up. Working with Unicorn Labs has exceeded all of my expectations. A combination of self-learning content with support and with hands-on coaching really was the perfect amount of intervention, support, and guidance that we needed to make effective use of our time and accomplish our goals through the program. The unique thing about Unicorn Labs is that they really do go the extra mile, and Fahed and the entire team were at the ready throughout our journey to really step in and help us find solutions and strategies to our unique problems. Really unique ability to acknowledge and nurture their customers regardless of who they are and where they're at in their journey. That sort of customization and hands-on work really has helped make the program extra successful. I would absolutely 100% recommend Unicorn Labs, and I have and continue to do so on several occasions. The program has just exceeded my every expectation. We are going to continue to engage with FOD and the Unicorn team.